David, an experienced projector, described venturing into what he called the gray zone, a misty, desolate astral plane. There, he felt a presence watching him, not just watching, studying. When he returned to his body, he felt a cold weight on his chest. For weeks, he experienced sleep paralysis with a shadowy figure at the foot of his bed. The most chilling part: his cat would hiss at empty corners of the room. Documented cases of astral attachment are rare, but consistently describe this pattern. An entity noticing the traveler and following the silver cord back home, Maria attempted to project from a lucid dream. She succeeded, or so she thought. She found herself in her bedroom, but details were wrong. The clock showed impossible numbers. Her reflection in the mirror didn't move when she did. Then she heard her own voice whispering from the hallway, saying, "You shouldn't be here." She tried to wake up, jolting back to her bed, only to find the same wrong clock, the same eerie silence. This loop repeated 7 times, a terrifying phenomenon known as a false awakening cascade, where the projector believes they've returned to their body, but remain trapped in a layer of the astral, often described as a lower vibrational plane designed to mimic reality. Several accounts, including those from veteran explorer Robert Monroe's reports, mention zones of intense psychic despair. One projector, known only as J, described drifting into a region that felt like a swamp of pure anguish. He wasn't alone. Formless, hungry presences swarmed around him, not with malice, but with a desperate, draining need. He felt his energy, his very sense of self, being siphoned away, leaving him cold and hollow. He escaped only by focusing with immense will on the vibration of his physical body. These areas are theorized to be collective thought forms of suffering, or, more darkly, domains of non-physical entities that subsist on emotional energy. This story comes from a paranormal research archive. A woman was projecting above her city when she made eye contact with a figure standing on a non-existent rooftop. It was humanoid, but stretched, with eyes that held a depth of terrible awareness. It didn't move. It just watched. The shock snapped her back. The terror began days later. She'd see that same elongated silhouette in her peripheral vision, in the grocery store outside her window. The Hitchhiker effect suggests some beings possess the awareness to not just notice an astral traveler, but to lock onto their unique energy signature, creating a faint, haunting link to the physical world. Perhaps the most universally reported and visceral horror is the sound. In the profound silence of the astral void, many hear it. A scream. Not a human scream, but a raw, rending shriek of pure existential terror or agony that seems to come from the fabric of space itself. It carries a frequency that vibrates through the astral body, inducing instant, primal fear. Researchers speculate this could be a psychic imprint of trauma, a boundary phenomenon, or something else entirely. It serves as a stark reminder. The astral realm is not a dream. It is a real dimension with its own rules and its own inherent dangers.